Today on the net, a look at the other votes taking place across the US on the day of the presidential election. Men all over the world growing moustaches in November for prostate cancer. And a baby takes on his cuddly toy in an epic kung fu showdown. On November 6th, Americans will go to the polls to elect their new president, but this won't be the only voting taking place that day. All the seats in the House of Representatives are up for election. The US Senate elections will run concurrently, with 33 of the 100 seats being contested, and a number of states will also be holding referendums on a wide range of issues. Voters from Maine, Maryland and Washington, for example, will be voting on a bill to legalise same-sex marriage. It's been a great source of debate for months, not just in these states, but across the country. Citizens from 3 states, including Colorado, will also be voting on the legalisation of cannabis. Supporters say it will allow the state to generate substantial tax revenues, but critics feel it will be problematic for public health. The state of California will be deciding on the abolition of the death penalty. Again, measures that have sparked lively debate. If approved, over 700 offenders on death row will have their sentences changed to life in prison without parole. And there'll also be a series of referendums in Florida, one of the swing states in the upcoming presidential election. Citizens will be voting on, amongst other things, measures to prohibit the use of public funds for abortions, an initiative launched in the hope it would mobilise Republican voters. In fact, some of these referendums have been organised with the specific aim of encouraging Americans to go to the polls on Tuesday. Grow a moustache for a good cause. Movember, a combination of the words moustache and November, was created back in 2003. It's an annual month-long event during the month of November to raise awareness of prostate cancer and other men's health issues. The Movember movement began in Australia, has since spread to a number of countries across the globe and is enjoying growing success. The Movember Facebook page for America has over 42,000 fans, the British one around 60,000, and a little under 40,000 members for the Canadian page. The instigators of Movember make great use of all the online tools available to reach the widest audience possible. A Twitter account's been set up along with a specific YouTube channel, hosting dozens of videos about the movement and also more offbeat video clips, often pretty funny, aimed at making men aware of the importance of looking after their health. An annual event focusing on men's health, but women are of course welcome to take part by wearing a false moustache, for example, or by quite simply putting up with their partner's one for an entire month. In this tongue-in-cheek video, for example, we see how being kissed by a moustached man can leave some unsightly and somewhat sore rashes. Last week, Amsterdam's Metropole Orchestra asked Twitter users to use a digital piano interface to compose their music and listen to others. The initiative, Tweetphony, was organised to raise awareness that the orchestra's subsidy and existence is under threat. A jury then picked the best entries, which were then played at a special concert aired live on the internet last Friday. Style Blaster is a fashion blog that spies on pedestrians. It broadcasts in real time photos taken from a webcam pointed towards a street in a trendy Brooklyn neighborhood in New York City. Web users can then pass their judgment. It's one way of showcasing fashion that doesn't necessarily make it to the magazines, but passers-by don't know they're being photographed, and so it has raised questions on respecting an individual's right to privacy. A merciless kung fu showdown between a baby and his cuddly dragon toy. This video, entitled Dragon Baby, has been doing the rounds on sharing sites over the past few days. It was made by Canadian filmmaker Patrick Boivin, who's dedicated it to the martial arts master Bruce Lee.